The Breakdown of the Chi, Season 1, Episode 7, The Whistle. Sonny tells his brother Quentin that he wants those guns gone before he opens his restaurant. As they are talking, Emmett shows up, saying he wants to open the front door. Sonny refuses, but Quentin says Emmett must decide. They show Emmett the guns, and he freezes. Kevin sneaks into his sister's room and uses Emmett's cologne. His sister stops him, saying he's putting on too much cologne, then gives Kevin some advice on how to get girls. Brandon, as he was running back home, saw the "For Sale" sign on the gate. His parents are done fixing the house and are ready to sell. As they are about to sign, Brandon comes in asking what's happening. They tell him that the house is ready to be sold. His parents give him a space to talk to Jerica. He tells Jerica that he will go to the house and take his clothes. Quentin and Emmett went to the community church and met with the cops, saying he's selling guns, and they made a deal. Jason's mom passed by as she was going to church for group therapy to talk about her feelings since Jason died. As Ronnie and Detective Cruz leave the station, Detective Cruz tells Ronnie he knows what he did, and if he was him, he would walk away. Kevin, Jake, and Papa are at the concert. As they were doing a play, Andrea messes up the play and Papa starts to complain. He tells Andrea that she's bad at the play. Kevin starts defending Andrea since he has a crush on her. Andrea came to Kevin and thanked him for standing up for her, and she invited him to skate. Detectives saw the guns and called the 63rd Gang, telling them they have a problem. Jada was called by her supervisors since she stole the medical kit, and they asked her why she did it. They know there are cameras in the hospital. As Brandon was cooking, his boss tells him that there is a box of fish missing. He tells him he doesn't know and that he will look for who stole it. Brandon warns him that the boss knows about the missing fish. He tells him to bring the fish back before things go bad. As Brandon was walking, he saw Sarah, and he was cold-faced since the loss. As he was trying to justify, he tells Sarah by mistake that he knows who took the fish, but he tells her he's going to fix it. Louise gave Brandon a taste of a stolen fish, and he likes it, but they still have to replace the fish. Ronnie met with Jason's son and asked him why he didn't tell him about Jason's girlfriend. She told him Jason wouldn't want anything to do with him. He saw him standing in the corner like some bum, and he was embarrassed. Ronnie didn't take that well. Brandon and Louise went to buy another fish. As they went to buy, they saw the guy who pointed at them with a gun, and he tells them to keep it down. He's at work. So they bought the fish and went back to the restaurant. The 63rd Gang went to Reg's house since he didn't hit them back and told them about the missing guns. He tells them the old man, Quentin, took them, but he was asked how they got into the house. They beat him and told him not to mess up again. Quentin and Emmett parked outside the salon to scout at Trace. Quentin asks Emmett if he's cared of Trace. He says no. So Quentin tells him to deliver the gift to Trace and thank him for keeping the streets safe. Emmett tries to go, but he turns around saying he can't. They tell him to wait in the truck. Quentin went inside and gave Trace the gift. He started to clap hands and celebrate. Kevin asks for a ride from his parents to go skating. They asked him who is he going with. He says Papa, and when he said Jake's name they refused to let him go alone, so they tell him they are coming with him so that they can keep their eyes on them. They arrived at the skating area and Kevin his parents to stay this side and not interfere them. Andrea arrives with her friends. Kevin tries to compliment her, but he says some dumb shit. His friends tell him he messed up. Detective Cruz tells his supervisor that Jason, before he died, made a 911 call, but someone deleted the records. Jake is beefing with his school mate since he talks shit about his brother Reg. He tries to take out the gun, but Papa and Kevin stopped him. Papa says Kevin must leave Andrea. She invited Kevin and not give him attention. Kevin says girls like you when you being nice. Jake and Papa laughed, and Jake says his brother got all the girls, but he ain't nice to them. Jake says Kevin must make Andrea jealous. He asked how. They tell him he must flirt with Maisha to make her jealous. Kevin went to Maisha and asked to skate with her while she was sitting with Andrea. Jake and Papa were so proud of Kevin. Maisha thanks Kevin for asking to skate with her. Brandon came back with the fish. Chef Din asks Brandon if he knows who stole the fish, but Brandon says he knows, but he can't snitch. Sarah tells her husband that it was Louise who stole the fish, and Chef Din tells Brandon to fire his friend Louise. Brandon refused, saying he quits his job. Quentin gave Emmett money to that him for helping him. Emmett went to fetch his son. When he arrives at home, he saw his mother drinking since she lost her job by stealing a medical kit. Jake and Papa asked Kevin how things went with Maisha. As they were asking, Andrea shows up and told Kevin that she's sorry for not giving him attention and kissed him. Emmett's baby mama, Tiffany, went to Emmett's house and asked for her baby back. Quentin arrives at Sonny's restaurant and found Sonny on the ground. As he was trying to wake him up, Reg points Quentin with a gun and tells him to take a seat.